I wrote something this morning about an effort by players to try to get the NFL to relax the rules against betting on other sports. And I really don't understand why the NFL lets players bet on other sports some places, but not others. And the best example of how crazy this all is, the idea that in the offseason, if you're participating in the workout program, you can stand outside the door to the team facility and legally wager on other sports. The minute you walk inside, it's an affront to the integrity of the game. That makes no sense. If you can bet on other sports in some places and at some times, but not other places and other times, it's not an affront to the integrity of the game when you're betting in the places where the league says you can't. They just feel compelled to create some weird barrier. This all flows from the fact that the NFL decided not to say, when the Supreme Court opened the floodgates for legalized gambling, we are still going to shun it. We're going to have nothing to do with it. We're not going to let our owners own any company that has sportsbook operations. We're not going to accept any sponsorship money. We're not going to sell our data to any sportsbook company. We're going to slam the door. We're going to stay away from it, and we're going to tell our players to do the same. In all forms, in all capacities, thou shalt not bet. That would be easy. But see, because the NFL decided to stuff its pockets full of cash, it had to come up with some way to balance that out. And remember, when it comes to gambling, there's no collective bargaining. The NFL has full control. It all flows from protecting the integrity of the game. The NFL can make whatever rules they want. And when does the NFL ever make rules that allow the players to do anything? That's what continues to confound me. And I think Chris Sims hit the nail on the head last year when we were talking about this. When we first became aware of the Jameson Williams suspension and others, oh, you bet on sports other than the NFL, but you did it in a place where you shouldn't, shame on you. You're suspended 6 games. They've since changed that penalty to 4 games. The sports books, Chris believes, and I have no reason to disbelieve him, they want young players with a lot of money to burn who love competition, who love that rush, and we all love it to some extent, to be able to spend, lose, wager, lose, betting on other sports. It's not an investment club. Calais Campbell had some quotes to Sports Business Journal that the players should have an opportunity to make some money as well. Well, maybe by sponsoring a sports book, but not by betting. Because over time, you're not going to make money. Over time, the house wins. From 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas, go into any of the casinos, you look around, man, it's nice in here. Yeah, it is. And you know who paid for it? These companies wouldn't exist if they didn't consistently win and win and win. The owners wouldn't be taking full advantage, some of them, they won't tell us who, of their ability to own up to 5% of a company that engages in sports betting operations if they didn't see it as a good investment. Why is it a good investment? Because the house always wins. So that's why the NFL is in this weird posture, and it doesn't care because there's a revenue goal of $25 billion per year by 2027, and this is helping the commissioner do what he said he was going to do. When he went to the NFL, he told himself he's going to be commissioner. He became commissioner. When he became commissioner, he said we're going to make $25 billion a year by 2027, and he is determined to get there. Hypocrisy, inconsistency, and flat out ambiguity be damned. We're getting to $25 billion per year. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.